On Good Morning Fayetteville, little hey, Wild Cherry, play that funky music. Got the Rollergirls bobbing and weaving. Good to have them back here this morning at 9:27. Sunny, hot, 98 today for a high. Looks like we're going to break our record that was set in 1944. The record's 98, so at least we'll tie it, probably break it. Oh, I'm pretty sure by the time we get here tomorrow morning, Jim, it will have been 100 today.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
Well, it's 100 here in the studio. Pleasure to welcome back to the show the Rogue Rollergirls. Good morning, girls.
Good morning.
Men, Miss North Carolina in the 8 o'clock, and now we got the Rogue Rollergirls. This could be my favorite show in a 30-year radio career.
How about that, huh?
Let's go around and introduce everybody. Urban Grrilla. Did I even come close with that?
Yeah, you're great. Urban Grrilla. Yeah,
Urban
awesome.
Grrilla. And
Miso sorry.
Miso, yeah, no stereotype there. Miso sorry. And Shimmy Sham back with us because you were here the first time we had the Rollergirls on. Good to see you, Shimmy.
Thanks. Good morning.
And another new member of our WFNC Rollergirls family. Introduce yourself, please.
WestCoast MaFia.
WestCoast MaFia in the house. Who gives you these names?
We decide our own names.
You decide your own name because I know that our friend Lisa Ray, who's usually here with you guys, she's Valisa Raptor.
That's right.
What's your favorite name on the team?
Our own. Oh.
Urban Grrilla.
We'll start with Shimmy Sham here. You've been on the team, you're coming up on a year and a half, maybe, something like that. It'll be 2 years in January, I think you said?
Yeah, that's about right.
You guys have moved, since the last time we spoke to you, you guys have moved from the small confines of Utah on Bragg Boulevard. You are now at the Crown. You're doing it in the arena, not the Coliseum, I imagine. You guys in the arena?
Yeah, we're in the arena this year.
And you told me how many people are coming to your matches.
This last bout, we had 545 people.
That's pretty good.
How does that compare to what you used to get?
It's about 250 more.
Wow.
Double. Because they get 300 at Utah. Now they're upwards of 600 folks. You've got a match coming up this Saturday. And talk a little about how it works. Miso, I want to keep saying Miso horny. That's so bad. And I know I'm going to slip and say that eventually. Miso sorry. How do the matches work? Because I know you've got a match at 5 p.m. that's the home team, and then at 7 p.m. it's the all-star team bout. So how does that all work?
It's going to be at 5 o'clock, the homewreckers against the Ritzy Rollers, which we've got 2 homewreckers here and 2 Ritzy Rollers in
Homewreckers
here.
going to win.
You might want to watch out.
She's Ritzy, 3-1.
Oh, we switched her over to Ritzy. Okay. So they're going to bout. It's our home teams against each other, and then the All-Stars will play against Palmetto at 7, and we'll have a halftime show and everything between the games.
So the Rogue Rollergirls is comprised of a couple of different teams? Is that how that works?
It's our charter players that have it's based off of skill and everything like that, and determination and aggression, and the all-stars that play against the other team that comes from out of town.
I got you. So West Coast MaFia, you've been on the team the longest. You've been on the team for 2000 since 2008. So you're going on 5.5, 6 years. You've been injured a lot. Do you get hurt?
Just one major injury, but
what happened?
I fell wrong and broke my leg, but that was a long time ago, and I'm much better now.
Do they still have a railing where you get pushed over the rail like back in the old roller derby days?
No, that's the bank track type. We don't have that here. We just have flat track on the ground, but that would be awesome.
So is the crowd that close that you can get pushed into the stands like arena football almost, Shimmy?
Yeah, we have something called suicide seating, and that's 10 feet back from the track, and you can only sit there if you're over 18, and then everybody else is in the stands.
Suicide seating. That's
suicide seating. And Urban Grrilla, how'd you get into roller derby? What made you want to do this?
I've always wanted to do it, and then I hit a certain age where I was like, I need to do it now, or else it'll never, ever, ever happen. So I did it, and like West Coast, we're like titanium twins.
Titanium twins?
We both have nice little titanium rods from Broken Legs.
Oh, do you now?
Yeah, you can see right there where the bone
I do, I can
there.
see
it. It's awesome, $30,000 leg. That's what I trip them with.
Does roller derby pay anything? Do you get paid for this, or is this the love of the sport?
No, we pay to skate.
You pay to skate.
Yeah, soul pay.
So then I assume that you all have regular jobs that you go to during the day. So Urban Grrilla, what would your regular job be?
I am a teacher for Cumberland County Schools.
You are a Cumberland County teacher.
Go Pirates!
Wow. How about Miso? Sorry.
Work at Cross Creek Animal Hospital.
Really? So you're working with animals. Did they call you Miso? Sorry? They're at the vet?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Shimmy Sham, what do you do for real?
I'm a nanny.
You're a nanny. And West Coast MaFia, WCM?
I'm a mother-baby registered nurse.
Real? And you're an RN.
I am.
And you're at night, you transform into these roller derby queens. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Talk about this match, Shimmy Sham, that's coming up on June 21st. I know you guys have been doing a lot of community, and you've been involved with the community. You said you just did something for Second Harvest Food Bank.
That's right. So we really try to be involved in the community and have a real presence there, and we really enjoy helping people. We're a nonprofit organization, and so every bout we pick an organization that we donate to, and this bout will be the USO.
Cool. So a certain percentage of the proceeds from the folks that come see you at the Crown Arena on this Saturday will be donated to USO.
That's right.
And you say, is there some sort of military discount that you were mentioning?
There is. It's a $2 discount at the door for anybody with a military ID. So normal tickets at the door are $12. With a military ID, it's $10.
Nice. Yeah, so it's a $10 in advance. Where can you get your tickets if you want to get them in advance? Can you get them on Ticketmaster or go to the Crown website or something?
Don't use
You can get them online at Ticketmaster, but we wouldn't recommend it due to the surcharges.
Service charges, gotcha.
However, you can get them at the door.
Oh, so you probably get them at the Crown Center box office in advance.
Yeah,
just go up there and $10 in advance, $12 at the door. Kids 8 to 15. Do you get a lot of kids coming to the roller?
We do.
Oh, yeah.
We do.
Yeah?
It's a big family event.
I'll bet, and I know, Shimmy, when you were here last time, we talked about this on the air. You know, what I know about roller derby is from the Raquel Welch movie, Kansas City Bombers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what I equate roller derby with, but that's probably going back to the 70s. How has roller derby evolved over the years since that movie that a lot of us are familiar with?
Right. So the 70s, it was very staged. It was all
Kinda like
about
wrestling?
the show. Exactly.
Yeah.
It was all about the show. It came back in the early 2000s in Texas, and that's when it really became a sport. We have real athletes out there. It's a real hard-hitting sport. It's not it's still a show. We still enjoy entertaining people, but it's all about athletes and winning, really.
You still do the whip?
Yeah.
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 Oh, yeah.
And there's like 3,000 teams internationally. It's
How many?
3,000
Wow.
internationally. It's one of the fastest growing sports right now.
That's great. How have you been hurt, Miso? Sorry, because
Not
you're
yet.
a little smaller than the other girls. You know, you're a little thinner, and it looks like we could break you in half.
I've been thrown into a wall, and it was very humiliating, but I got back on the track.
What kind of practice time is there for you guys? I mean, you've all got 9 to 5 jobs. You're a Cumberland County school teacher. You're working at the vet. You know, you're a nanny, and how do you find time to practice at night?
Well, we practice Sundays 10 to 12, and then Thursday nights 6 to 8. Sometimes it changes a little bit on
So you
Thursdays.
get 2 practices a week usually?
Yes.
And I know after this weekend, your next bout is July 26th. You'll be playing the Appalachian Rollergirls. Do you play away games?
Yeah.
You do.
You do?
We do.
So how many are they games or are they matches?
Bouts.
Bouts. So how many bouts in a season will you have?
Typically 2 a year, but it just depends. Sometimes we do 3, not 2 a year, 2 a month.
2 a month.
Sometimes we've overscheduled and had 3 a month.
Which is brutal.
And the season runs
Yeah.
through October.
That's right.
So you've got July 26th, August 30th, September 20th, and then October 18th. Are there playoffs? If you guys, I know you guys are, what'd you say, you're 2-2 right now.
Right.
So is there a playoff system or no? When the season's over, it's over?
Well, there is a playoff system. It's for the people that are like the Women's Flat Track Roller Derby Association, which we are now apprentices of. Yay.
I saw that. Yeah, that's pretty cool too.
So we're moving into the big leagues. So we're not quite in the majors. We're kind of the minor leagues, but they do have a playoff, and they do it by points. It's not just if you win. It's like a point build up. So it's like, you know, you can win a match or a bout, and then it's about the point differential, and that's how they figure out who goes. There's like 4 divisions, and then they have their big thing. It'll be in Nashville this year.
So West Coast, obviously you're not doing this for the money.
No, sir.
Because they're, like you said, you're paying to do this. So what is it? Is it the exercise? Is it the camaraderie?
It's not
with
the
you
exercise. You definitely exercise, but you get. I was in the military for 9 years, so same with Derby. It brings a bunch of different personalities in one group, and you're able to meet a lot of people and make good friends. But the sport itself is addictive. So even days you don't want to go, or maybe you're in a fight with your friend, the drive to like skate makes you get up and go to practice anyway. So
it's the camaraderie with the other women, and that's fun for you.
You know, I'm just like Goldie. I remember the old days of roller derby, and the elbows and going over the rail and all that stuff. But I don't remember how you score. Is it when you have to get to the front of the line? Is that the way that works?
So basically, the way it works is there are 4 blockers from each team on the track and 2 jammers, 1 from each team. And the point of the jammer is to get around the track as many times as possible. And for each blocker from the opposing team that she passes, she gets 1 point.
Okay.
So jammer's like a ball. You're trying to get your ball through, and you're trying to stop the other ball from getting through.
And beat everyone else while they try to get that ball.
But
Hit them as hard as you can.
But there isn't a real ball.
No,
People always
there's no
ask
ball.
that. There's
Not a
no
ball.
real ball.
Sometimes you feel like a ball.
It's an imaginary ball.
Yeah, it's like a pinball game. Ding, 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 ding.
So the folks that show up at the matches, do you get a lot of first-timers? Or when you look around, do you see a lot of folks that are return guests? You know them by face when you see them in the crowd?
Yeah, we get lots of regulars, lots of new fans, and it's fun to watch them get all excited, and it makes you feel even more excited because you love Derby so much and you love when people come out and support. So
Do they get to meet you during the game? You do a little meet and greet before or after? You sign some autographs, take some pictures?
During halftime, they're more than welcome if they see us skating around and ask for a picture, autograph, or after the bout, we even have time we're still there for them to come down and meet us all. A lot of them are so pooped from all the excitement they run out the door, but we'd love everyone to come say hi to us.
Well, that's great. This Saturday at the Crown, in the Crown Arena. They've outgrown the Utah rink, and now they're playing the Big House. 5 p.m. is the home team bout, and then 7 p.m. is the All-Star bout. And I'm just looking here. Let's see. It's the Palmetto State Roller. What do we know about Palmetto State? Are they from Florida?
They're going down.
South Carolina.
Oh, South Carolina. And they're going down.
Yeah, they beat us last time.
We
so
owe
we
them.
have something to say.
So it's a revenge match?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, the price is right. It's $10 in advance, $12 at the door. Military ID, would you say, Shimmy, gets you $2 off?
Yeah, that's
And
right.
proceeds will be donated to the USO this time around. And if you want any information, I assume that you guys have a web. Oh, here it is right here on my card, RogueRollergirls.com. And that'll have all the info. And what's that?
We also have open recruitment coming up.
Oh, that's right, the Oh, can I say tryouts?
Sure.
Yeah, it
Okay.
can be tryouts, but we're there to help everyone learn. It's not like if you can't skate, get out of here kind of thing. We're all there to teach them and make them a better skater. So it starts July 6th and it's open 2 weeks. So it's going to go through July 20th.
And you can register through the website if you go to RogueRollergirls.com?
You can email us for information at joinus@roguerollergirls.com. We just ask that you have your own skates, elbow pads, knee pads, wrist guards, helmet, mouth guard, because you want to keep your teeth. And if you can't get gear, just talk to one of us. We can help you out.
All right, there you go. So the open recruitment starts on July 6th. If you've ever dreamt of being a roller derby queen, like the Rogue Roller Girls in the studio this morning.
We're recruiting refs
Yes,
also.
and then
Oh, you need referees too?
Yeah.
non-skating
Teach them.
officials who don't want to skate want to come help keep score, anything.
I might be interested in that. Sweet. All right. Good seeing you guys. Urban Grrilla, Miso, Sorry, Shimmy Sham, and West Coast MaFia. It is your 2014 Rogue Roller Girls. Good luck this Saturday night.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
again, all the information online at RogueRollergirls.com. Good seeing you guys. Good luck on
Thank you.
Saturday.
Thanks so
Thank
much.
you for having us.
All right. Woo! It is 9:41.